Hi, second graders. Mr. Askelson here. It is Monday, May 18th, 2020, and we are in week 8 of our distance learning. I hope you all had a really nice weekend. We're looking at lesson 3, and remember we had been talking about um, understanding time or telling time to the hour and to the half hour. And we did that on 2 different kinds of clocks. Remember, we have an analog clock that has a circular face, numbers starting at 12, going back up to 12 again. And they have 2 sets of they have a minute hand, which is the longer hand, and it has an hour hand, which is the shorter hand. The other clock is the digital clock, and that just has numbers on a screen, and you just read the numbers separated by 2 little dots, hours on the left, minutes on the right. We said last week that if you're telling time on an analog clock and that minute hand, the longest hand, if it's pointing straight up at 12, then we can read the clock by saying it's on the hour, and this would just say 9 o'clock. If that minute hand, however, is pointing straight down at the 6, then we say the clock is on the half hour. And we look at the hour hand. It's between 1 and 2, hasn't made it to 2 o'clock, so we can't say it's 2 o'clock. We can still say it's 1 o'clock, but then we count up those minutes, and if it's down pointing at the 6, we say that it's 1:30. So remember, minute hand down, 30, minute hand up, hour. And so when I look at a couple of these clocks, I look at this one, I see it's down here at the 6. My hour hand, we already said that this clock would be 1:30. So I'm going to move and put that right over there by that. This clock over here, minute hand is straight up, so we count on the hour, and it looks like to me that would be 9 o'clock. So I'm going to move this one up over here, put below. That one is 9 o'clock. This one, the minute hand is pointing straight down at the 6, so I know it's 30. Our hand is between the 5 and 6, so we could say that this one is showing 5:30. This one over here, see the difference between this one is right pointing down here, the minute hand, and the hour hand is in between. This one, the minute hand is pointing straight up at the 12, and the hour hand is pointing straight at the 5. So we know that this clock is reading 5 o'clock. The last 2 clocks, minute hand is straight up, hour hand pointing straight at the 10. So I'm going to move this one down here, make this one 10 o'clock. And so if all is right, then this one, the minute hand is pointing straight at the 6. So I know that's on the half hour. And we're between the 8 and the 9, so this clock should read 8:30. And that is the number that I have left. So for today, second graders, just doing a quick little review of time on the hour, on the half hour. Hopefully you've already watched your teacher's YouTube video explaining page 605 through 608. There's a couple other activities on there too, but a lot of it has to do with just telling time on the hour and half hour. I hope this helps second graders. Have a great day.